I want to start by saying that Coldplay is the worst band ever and that Chris Martin is a rat and a snake. When he learned that Andy Byron wanted to sue him for the viral Kiss Cam film, he burst out laughing. But this is what surprises me. Chris Martin's response is repulsive, and attorneys think Andy's lawsuit has no chance of success. Memes that go viral, company resignations, a $35 million divorce claim, and now a lawsuit that lets Chris Martin laugh at his detractors. This story has it all. Let's revisit Gillette Stadium in Boston on July 16. Andy Byron, the CEO of Billions Dollars company Astronomer, and Kristen Catt, the company's HR director, are the subjects of the Kiss Cam. They are both wed to different persons. On stage, he utters the well-known statement, either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. Social media went nuts as a result of that one comment and their frightened reaction. The internet is completely mocking these two for being caught, and there are 50 million views and a million jokes. What will occur? Bad. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now, back to the topic. What we were talking about was Andy's wife Megan didn't simply file for divorce. She allegedly demanded $35 million or a lifelong 5% share in his company in exchange for damaging her reputation. Within 72 hours of one another, Andy and Kristen both left Astronomer. A Kiss Cam moment led to the dismissal of two key personnel at a billion-dollar corporation. We just learned that Andy Byron, the CEO of the tech company Astronomer, resigned and that the board of directors accepted his offer. Now, however, things become insane. Rather to accept responsibility, Andy Byron decided to place the blame on Chris Martin. Andy is now threatening to sue Coldplay and Chris Martin, claiming that they violated his privacy, made him feel bad, and made fun of him without his consent. Chris Martin reportedly burst out laughing upon learning of the lawsuit threat. It was unbelievable to him that someone would attempt to sue over a Kiss Cam moment. Take a look at these folks. Alright, let's leave. Are you alright? What is that? They're either shy or they're seeing someone else. Since attorneys are claiming that this litigation is worthless and has little possibility of success, Chris really has every justification to chuckle. Here's the reality: if Andy wants to face it, purchasing a concert ticket does consent to being videotaped. Cameras will be present, as stated on all tickets and locations. According to legal experts, nobody should anticipate privacy at a 65,000-person public gathering. When you choose to be present when you were discovered cheating on your partner, you cannot claim that it was an invasion of privacy. In order to prevail in a defamation case, Andy would also need to demonstrate that Chris Martin's remark regarding the affair was untrue. This would entail publicly denouncing the affair. And guess what? Kristen and Andy haven't done that. Even more intriguing is the fact that Astronomer employees claim that nobody was surprised by this Kiss Cam incident. For months, there had been rumors of Andy and Kristen at work. The Kiss Cam did not initiate the affair. It simply revealed to the public what was happening behind closed doors. Co-workers reportedly weren't surprised. The fact that it became so widely known astounded them. So, Andy isn't just making claims since he was apprehended. He is suing because he was caught in the worst conceivable way in front of 50 million people. In contrast, Chris Martin is handling this like the legendary person he is. At recent shows, he has started making lighthearted remarks about filming constantly, which is essentially a hit at Andy without even mentioning his name. What might have been a case was turned into a joke by the man. We are ecstatic about it. Do you want to sue me for the bad things you did? Questioned Chris Martin. Make me laugh and rock out. To clear up the problem, SpaceX has appointed Pete DeJoy as Astronomer's interim CEO. Both Kristen and Andrew are going through a divorce and are unemployed. That case against Coldplay, what about it? Since Andy's attorneys most likely warned him that filing it would negatively impact his employment, it's still merely threats and consultations. A lot of individuals have discussed public privacy, career concerns, and how one viral moment can ruin all of your hard-earned success. What are your thoughts? Chris Martin is the target of Andy Byron's lawsuit. Does he have a point regarding privacy, or is he insane? Is it acceptable for Chris Martin to make fun of him during performances? Post your thoughts below. This narrative isn't over yet, so if you thought Chris Martin's response was excellent, please click the like button and subscribe. You might not want to cheat in front of 65,000 people at a Coldplay show if you are going to do it. As the narrative progresses, it becomes evident that this is more than just a case of public embarrassment. It raises additional significant issues regarding the interplay of social media, privacy, and celebrity in the contemporary world. Because everyone is constantly being monitored, nobody is safe. Can we truly have so much privacy, especially at public events like concerts? Is it appropriate for celebrities to ridicule followers for their awkward moments, or are they going too far? Remember the primary lesson as well: you cannot avoid the internet. Once something gets viral, there's no going back. Ask Andy Byron. He most likely had no idea that all he had worked so hard to create would be destroyed by a single incident during a show. But don't worry, there is still more to the story. Andy still has to deal with the fallout from people's anger, which affects both his personal and professional life. However, his court case is far from ended. Coldplay's attorneys are reportedly preparing to defend them against any lawsuits that are filed, so it's not like they're just sitting there. Chris Martin's mocking and easygoing demeanor demonstrate that he isn't worried about it. A broader conversation about how celebrities manage private moments in the internet era may result from this as well. Will Chris Martin's charm and humor be sufficient to make this all go away? Or, after being publicly humiliated, will Andy Byron attempt a more ambitious move? Stay tuned so you don't miss this ride. Please click like and subscribe if you're a member of #TeamChris. Please share your thoughts in the comments section as well. Please remember that we will continue to hear about this. I'll update you as things progress. Everyone, see you next time. Additionally, please avoid the kiss cam if you're at a Coldplay event,